Hello everyone, Philip from Black Bull Markets here. In this video I'll be taking you through Brent again. Bit of an update. As you can remember, we have done 2 previous videos on this as well. If you haven't, you're a bit interested in what we were talking about, please go have a watch of them. They should be on the same playlist. But like I said, so I'll take you through the bit of an in-detailed breakdown of Brent. Also how you could have traded it in the past using technical analysis, just a bit of basic patterns. And then after that I'll take you through a quick analysis of the EuroCAD. I found a couple of patterns in there that are of interest on a high time frame and also on a lower time frame. So we'll dive straight into it, starting off with the Brent. You can see here, continuing from our previous analysis, waves 1, 2, I'll just shorten over here so you can see a bit better. So we've got waves 1, wave 2 with a zigzag and a flat as the B wave, and then coming up for wave 3, you can see its internal waves with an extended wave 3, waves 1 and waves 5 also being similar in wave length and also usually in time as well. So you can see, and then we continue on with our 5th wave. You can see the 5th wave is sort of still in the making. We're waiting for a 5th or the 5th wave, and as you know, after that usually an Elliott wave that signifies a nice strong reversal, or well, not a strong reversal but a reversal point. So we'll keep a good eye on this. I myself will keep a really close eye on Brent in the couple of coming weeks and this month, a couple of coming months as well. So I'll just take you through here as well again, so you can see in our wave 3 over here I've also labeled some waves. A bit of interesting just as well, following the Elliott wave guidelines, you can see the previous wave 4 is actually retraced. I'll take you down to the 4 hours so you can see a bit better, but this was quite interesting. So you can see there's our previous wave 4, so and then obviously the wave 4 of wave 4 over here. So you can see it did retrace to the previous wave 4 level. So if you could take your Fibonacci over here, you can see kind of take it over here from the highest point to the lowest point of that previous wave 4. You can see here that it's called a major wave 4 has retraced to the 50%, so halfway between that previous wave 4 as well. So you know, so when it comes down to that level, usually in the guidelines it does come either to the beginning or the start of that previous wave 4, but you can see in this case it has actually come down to right and pretty much almost right smack bang in the middle of that previous wave. So you can see there, and it also created sort of a support level as well. So moving on to that, you can see as well, I'll show you just on the high time frame. So what I'm expecting now, we could see a potential move to the upside, finishing that wave 5. I'll put a bit of a just basic technical analysis in here because our wave 3 was so far extended. You can see it was well beyond 200% of the previous first wave. We can look for the wave 5 to be around about 100% of wave 1. So you can see it, and then if you trade technical analysis, just not Elliott wave but basic technical wave analysis, or I don't know, yeah, just technical analysis, you can see if it does go around that 100% level of the previous of wave 1, you can see you can actually trade it as a potential double top right there. So the 100% is a little bit shorter of that level, but I mean it's roundabouts. It's not always perfect, but we're looking for a potential move to the almost round about $80 again for a barrel, and then after that we can look for a potential big move to the downside, coming back to this previous wave 4. So what I'm looking for, just to round it up, I'm looking for a potential short move to the upside, round about the same length as this previous wave 1, and then after that we will look for another potential big move to the downside, coming to this previous wave 4, finishing that. Now I'll just also show you how you could have traded this in previous history using technical analysis. So you can see one that caught my eye was right over here, a little pattern that caught my eye. So if we go down to I'll just fix that quickly again, go to the 1 hour time frame, look for that. There we go. Actually, a 4 hour will do as well. So you can see here, this was actually a pretty much textbook head and shoulders pattern that formed. So here you see your first leg coming up. This is quite a long leg, but I'll just do it from here. So you can see your first leg coming up. If you watched my previous video, I showed you how to trade the head and shoulders as well, or how I trade it, and you can just adjust it to suit your trading a bit better. But you can see that leg coming down, finishing that left shoulder, and then moving up to the head over there, and then coming down back to the neckline, and then moving up again, finishing that right shoulder. Now, as you know, what I've said for my previous video, I like to take the trade around about that same level over there. So this one right there, so you see at the candle close, this one actually made a resistance level at that candle close, around about $70 a barrel. And then you can see it just made a very powerful, strong move. So like I said, if the move is very textbook as it is over here, you could have actually entered it just below that and put your stop loss just right above that highest shoulder point. And then you could have made this, look at this gorgeous wave to the downside, gorgeous move to the downside. And then also, if you traded it the normal way, how the majority of people trade the head and shoulders at the break of that neckline. Excuse me, I'll use this one. So you can see at the break of that neckline, you could have actually entered it over there. Over here, you see, it would have taken a small loss, but then again, it gives you another opportunity to enter, and you could have taken that big move to the downside. And then another move back here. So you can see here, I don't know if you guys can spot this. I've been doing it for a while, so it's a little bit easier for me to spot these patterns. But we actually had a consolidation here in the previous fourth wave. So you can see it did give out a false signal, which is, you know, obviously you're not always 100% right. So it gave over there a false signal. You would have lost one trade there, but then entered again on another break, and you would have made this wonderful move to the upside again. And then there's another trade here in the previous, I think was it second wave? Yeah, it was. So right over here, if you can see it, there was actually formed a triangle. So connecting that and that, we could actually start it from here. Ooh, no, my apologies, from here. There we go. And you can see it made a triangle finish. Closing on a break here, also made sort of, you can call this a double top. So you could have been a little bit skeptical of this, but you see, if you did enter here, you might have, depending on where your stop loss was, if it was very tight, taken a small loss. And then again, you can see it actually made a multiple top over there, and it broke through that double top. So you could have entered again, or if you entered here, you know, you can see there's another trade to the top side. So that is what I've got for Brent, and also just a bit of previous trading history that you could have used to trade that. I just saw that now. There's another triangle over here. I'm not going to take too long on this one. So you can see right there was a triangle, and you could have traded on that break, another move to the upside. And then, like I said, move on to the next one, the Euro CAD. This one is just I'll go quickly through this one. So on the daily, you can see I've already kind of drew it over here. This is also a nice, pretty little head and shoulders that formed over here, with your highest shoulder being your left shoulder. And then I'm looking for a potential move to the downside, coming down to at least this neckline over here. So there we go. So forming that support level. So we're looking for a potential move to at least the 1.49 level. And then on the 4-hour chart, you can see over there, we'll actually go to the 1 hour. You can see it actually made a triangle there. So again, confirming that this is a very strong resistance level here at the 150 level, 1.53 level, 1.54 level, and you can see it made a triangle right underneath that. So depending on a break, either to the top side or the bottom side, potential trades either way. But this, back to the daily, you can see it does kind of confirm a bit of a bias to the downside. But like I said, break either way, you know, potential move to the upside. You can even, if you want to be a bit risky, you can trade a break to the top side and then look to take profit around about that support level of the previous shoulder, and then potentially look for a trade to the downside. So that is it, guys. A short 10-minute, well, short is 10-minute video of just a bit of a market update. If you guys want to look a bit more of the fundamentals, my colleague Anish did actually do a fundamental video. He released it today. Have a look on that. That's also on our trading or our website. Our YouTube channel. I'll have a look and see if the editing team can maybe put the link or something down in the bottom. If they can't, just have a look on the on the YouTube page. It should be around there somewhere. It's one of the recent videos, so have a look. So that is it for this video, guys. Like I said, more fundamental side, have a look at his video. If you've got any questions, my details will be provided below in the link. If you want to have a quick live chat with our team, hop on blackbullmarkets.com. Like I said again, previous videos, little green button at the top. It says live chat, click on that and we will respond to you as soon as possible. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button to get notifications of more videos that we're going to release. And from everyone here at Black Bull Markets, enjoy the rest of your week. Weekend coming soon, so enjoy that as well. And safe trading. Thanks for watching.